All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Hey everybody, Kriss here. Happy Monday to you all. New Bitcoin all-time highs. Dogecoin hits 27 cents. ETH pushing up, taking out more. Leverage short traders. That's what's going on. I wish I could have been live earlier today. Tom Crown was on. Others were on, all celebrating. But you guys know what I do. I'm working during the day. I saw it going on, but I was like, you know what? That doesn't mean that we can't have our fun when it comes my time to be on, because just about nobody else is on at this time. So everybody comes here, hangs out with Kriss, hangs out with the crew here in the chat. And just maybe we again here are going to witness some higher highs. As we're live here on KrissPax, welcome everybody. Make sure that you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We do talk about Dogecoin. We do talk about Bitcoin. We do talk about ETH. And we go look at some of the other alts and cryptos too. And we will get to that in a little bit. But first, you guys always know that I have an agenda, that I have something I need to talk about. And of course, if you didn't watch my video this morning, shame on you. Shame, right? Because it was another banger. It was a pretty exciting day today, right? Pretty exciting. But today we're talking about moving on up, as if not only did we have a nice move today, and we'll look at, again, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, ETH, and some others, and do a little comparison too, because even when I post on X, people are, how come Doge isn't moving? And I'm like, have you seen the charts? Have you seen the charts? But first, we must say rest in peace to somebody or something. Rest in peace. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Rest in peace, my friends. Because, oh yeah, right over here. Remember this? Remember this on Thursday? This thing right here? Yeah, let me just pull that over here. What was this? 26 cents. It looks like a short at 26 cents. And how low was this short supposed to go? 22 cents. Who shorted Doge at 26 and said it was going to go to 22? And who said their liquidation price would be 27 cents? I know MB, right? Exactly. He won't be back, because guess what happened today? Yes, Dogecoin hits 27 cents and liquidates the short. I know, Ryan, right? Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? And then when he came back here on Saturday, I was like, you better close that out. You better close that out, because he was celebrating when Doge was at 25 cents. And I said, you better close that out, because it's not going to 22 cents. And so we say rest in peace, because this short got liquidated this afternoon. And I'll just keep it on here for posterity's sake, just because it is kind of funny and a memento of what not to do. And I'll give you some other little tips of what not to do coming up in just a little bit. But you guys all do, right? You all knew. You're just like, Larry, no, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But he did. And so, now, of course, he's going to come on here and he's going to change the goalposts, right? He's going to move the goalposts and he's going to say, oh, I didn't say 26 cents, but we were here when he did it. And that's why I put that on the screen, because I knew he was going to lose out. And I knew that when he eventually does come back, he's going to be like, that's not what I said. Which is why I put this on here, because I could always say, oh, just go back to Thursday's live stream, because all of my live streams become videos on my channel, right? And we could go back and we could look at it. But I instead put this on here to memorialize the occasion as it happened. And it was like, yeah. So today we did reach 27 cents on Doge, and we took out that leverage. And that's not the only leverage, of course, whether it was fictitious or not, because who knows, right? Did the guy actually make a trade? Doesn't matter. The point is, today, see, here's the point. It all depends on what cryptos you're investing in, right? What cryptos are you investing in? And I've got the pinger on. We got more shorts taken out. ETH is going on a flyer right now, taking out a lot of big, heavy shorts. We'll look at ETH in just a little bit. But you notice this chart here. You got ETH, right? ETH, huge shorts. Every time you see in red, right, that means more shorts than longs. So shorts are getting taken out. ETH, Bitcoin, Solana, Doge, right? Even BNB, new all-time high, right? And those are all red. But you see this thing called others? You see this thing called others here? And you see that it's in the green? That means that people were doing heavy leverage trading on low market cap cryptos. And they're getting wrecked, not because they were going up, but because they were going down. These are long leverage trades that were getting wiped out. The market makers were dropping low market cap coins to take out leverage traders, but they couldn't with ETH, Bitcoin, and Doge, or BNB, or even Aster today. Couldn't do it because there was such heavy trading up, right? People buying. But they were taking out the low market cap trades, those leverage trades. And that's why others is in green here, because more long leverage trades were getting wiped out on the low, small market cap coins. So that's why I always say, I mean, people always come in the stream and they say, oh, did you see such and such coin? And I'm just like, never heard of it, right? And it goes up 100%. Well, there's millions of coins, right? There's millions of coins. How do you know which is going to be the one that's going to do that? So that's where we start today. Dogecoin, hey, 26.9 again. It looks like it's going to make another run to 27 cents. And during the live stream, we may even see higher highs for Doge. Bitcoin is hanging at 125.5. This was the old all-time high, was 125.7. We now need to take this line and we need to move it up to 126.270, which is the new all-time high for Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin over 126. And ETH, we have ETH making this move up right now, taking out more shorts. The one I saw right before I came on live was a $1.5 million leverage short trade that just got wiped out. $1.5 million gone. So, but today everyone was all excited. It's like, woo, Bitcoin, 126, woo, Bitcoin. And why do I say that? Well, first, it is great, right? Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs. It gets more people like hearing about crypto, new all-time highs, great, brings more people into crypto. Love it. Love it. But did you know that Bitcoin today, despite all-time highs, is up 1.6%. Dogecoin today is up 6.5%. ETH is up almost 5%. And what does that mean? Well, that means Bitcoin dominance is going down. See, Bitcoin dominance is going down. Now you would think on a day when Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, you would think Bitcoin dominance would go up, right? You would think that. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Bitcoin dominance is going down because Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, great, awesome. Golf clap, right? Golf clap for Bitcoin. But we have ETH, BNB, Doge, and even our friends, right? XRP and Solana outperforming Bitcoin on a day when Bitcoin is going to all-time high. But not only that, but ETH up 5%, BNB up 6.2, but Dogecoin is up 6.8. So over the last 24 hours, the leader in the top 10 coins is Dogecoin. It's Dogecoin again. When we have green days, how many times have I said this? When we have green days, Dogecoin outperforms. And so people go, oh, Dogecoin's this, and I'm just like, you just give it time. And then Dogecoin does its thing. And we see it again and again and again. And today is just a small sample size. We haven't even seen the melting faces move. Yes, Dogecoin's going to melt faces. We haven't seen the melting faces move yet for Doge. That's how Dogecoin trades. It is more volatile. It is still a meme coin. And it's going to go up and down, more volatile than other cryptos, especially Bitcoin. So know what you have, right? You bought Dogecoin, right? So you should know how it trades, up and down, higher highs, lower low. I mean, it just, that's how Dogecoin trades. Today's a good day, though. Bitcoin dominance is in the red, going down. Well, ETH is up, taking out shorts. Bitcoin was up, taking out shorts, now taking a breather after hitting a new all-time high. And we're trying to get Doge back to 27 cents. We're trying. Crypto Rover says, look, Bitcoin is leading. Awesome. Again, golf clap, Bitcoin leading. But you know what? Alt season is hanging out right here. Alt season is hanging out. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. We had that little uptick in Bitcoin dominance, and all Ben Cowan was saying, oh, Bitcoin dominance going back up to 66%. And I was like, no, that is not happening. That is not happening. And of course, then he maybe changed, right, his number to 60 from 66 because his support band, right, is bull market support band or moving average or whatever line on the chart he was referencing went down a little bit. But at the time, he said it was going back up to 66%. And I'm just like, it might not even make 60. That's right. It may not even make 60. And I know he's looking back here, right? When we had this big move back up in Bitcoin dominance before the true alt season started. And I'm sure that's what Ben was looking at. Ben was looking at that and saying, that's going to happen again. We had the first pullback on Bitcoin dominance. He's thinking there's going to be another run on Bitcoin that's going to outperform altcoins. But you would think that would happen on a day when Bitcoin is hitting new all-time highs. Like, let's say, today. But nope, Bitcoin dominance is actually going down, as Kriss predicted. Again, I just see these things happening. I see the change and the ebb and the flow of where the trades are, right? Where the leverage is, what's happening in the charts, what's moving, what's not. And it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. So, hey, do with it what you will. I just give you the information. Do with it what you will. What does this all mean? Yes, new. 121, welcome. What does this all mean? Exactly. I love it. You're prompting me just right on the mark. What does this all mean? It means Dogecoin leads the way. Dogecoin leads the way as large cryptocurrencies post advances. Again, the time to be in Dogecoin is now, right? Now is the time to be in Dogecoin. And somebody's going to ask, well, when's a good time to buy Doge? We've been talking about this for months. We've been talking about it for months, buying on the dips, right? Okay, some of you are new here. I get it, right? You're new here now, and you're trying to figure out what to do. But we are in October now of Q4 2025, the fourth year of the 4-year cycles, right? And things are happening. And I don't know where all of the bears are, right? But the bears have been here off and on. And I think they're just all upset because they either missed the boat, they bought the wrong thing, or when they bought Dogecoin, they bought way up high on the green candles, like I say, don't do, right? And they've got an average of 48 cents on their Dogecoin, and they are disillusioned, or they sold, right? Because they were trying to do some fancy swing trade, right? So they sold, right? And they were waiting for a lower price, and guess what? The lower price didn't come. It didn't come. Like our friend Larry the other day, just saying, oh, Doge going to 22 cents. Doge is going to 22 cents. And I'm like, nope. Nope, it's not. Doge OS says, look, Bitcoin is cool, right? Bitcoin is cool. That's true. Bitcoin is cool. But Dogecoin has dogs and memes, right? Dogecoin has dogs and memes. This is why we love Dogecoin. Hey, Khan, penny at a time, dude. Penny at a time. It takes a while. We're not in the full bull yet. You know that. You know how Dogecoin trades. It'll get there, and eventually it'll move up to 27.5. It'll come back and retest 27 as support, right? That's what it does. You know it's going to happen. We're right in the middle of it. It just touched 27 cents just the last hour or two. You give it some time, it'll play out. You know that. You know that, my friend. Dogecoin is up. Here's what's moving the meme token. Wait, who called it a token? Oh, it's the Motley Fool. It's the Motley Fool who is being reposted by Yahoo Finance, but it's the Motley Fool. Of course, they're going to call Dogecoin a token. They're the Motley Fool. Oh my God. You think they'd learn? But no, they don't care. Dogecoin has seen strong buying pressure from the likes of large and influential investors. Some of this buying activity appears to be tied to broader risk-on conditions in the overall market. What does that mean? That means Dogecoin as a meme coin is more risky than other investments, but we are transitioning into risk-on mode. And risk-on mode means more people are going to be buying Dogecoin. That's what it means. There are also other token-driven dynamics at play, driving a fundamental bull case for the meme coin today. I changed the word. That's right. There's more going on here. So, right, Doge is up, right? Bitcoin's only up 1.6%, but Doge up more, right? Yep, because we have other cryptos like Bitcoin surging to all-time highs. Certainly a risk-on backdrop for coins like Doge to continue to run from here. And this is what we see. Bitcoin goes up and then the alts follow. But Dogecoin today is leading the way. Now, ETH is doing very well. Yes, awesome ETH. But Doge still doing better. And while bulls continue to aim for the key 30-cent level, there's our price target again. Did you watch my video this morning? 30 cents. It just keeps showing up again and again. And who was the first one to identify 30 cents as a key target? It was KrissPax. It was me. And now they're all coming on board, 30 cents, 30 cents. And I'm just like, yeah, we'll get there. Why did you think I kept my magnet up at 30 cents, right? 30 cents. You guys were all here. You remember that? 30 cents. The fact that Doge is still trading at just under 27 cents a piece provides plenty of drama for those betting on price movements one way or the other. What's driving today's price action in Doge? Well, that's interesting. Let's take a look. We've got total value locked. That's not a huge thing for Dogecoin because Dogecoin really isn't that kind of blockchain, although Doge OS and things are growing, building for Doge OS. We know that is coming. But we've got stable liquidation and future flows data suggesting there's simply more buying than selling activity right now for Dogecoin. That's right. More buying than selling. And on the futures, there's more green than red, but Dogecoin continues to go up. Continues to go up. So when Dogecoin runs, many investors know that can mean in terms of the kinds of short-term returns that have historically materialized. Again, that is Dogecoin runs in a very short period of time, and we have not had that next big run yet. So for those like Khan who are struggling to reach 20, it'll come. The big FOMO run is going to come. That's how Dogecoin trades. I've shown it again and again and again. Dogecoin trades in big moves, right? Big move up, big move up, big move up. This is just the start of what could be the next big move. It's just starting now. Listen to the pinger going off. Man, what is going on, my friends? What is going on? Sarah PH, what's that? Seraph? Don't even know what that is. There's some huge trading going on Seraph, whatever that is. I need to look at this. Seraph. Oh, wow, it just went up to 60 cents from 20 cents. What was that? What the heck is this? That's weird. Seraph just bolted up to 60 cents and back down. Again, be careful what you trade, which is a nice segue into this. A nice segue into this. Our friend Misha Bar. Misha Bar, big fan of Dogecoin. If you don't know him, follow him. He's worth following on X. He says, "Dear Dogecoin, I hope you are well. Right now, there's a big push from influencers. Big push from influencers." Is he talking about me? No, he's talking about other influencers. And X exchange CEOs, might be pointing a finger at CZ, to promote platforms that let people trade with high leverage. James Wynn, perhaps? CZ? A few others? Top crypto millionaire influencers and key opinion leaders, KOLs, key opinion leaders, post screenshots parading their wins, but they almost never show their losses. Again, I've said that many times, right? You get these guys on X, they're posting from Bitfinex, Unix, whatever, right? They're big trades, right? They're big wins, but they rarely post losses, right? And you start thinking, oh, I want to do that. I want to make more money. It's actually a coordinated effort by these platforms, the industry insiders, and the paid crypto influencers who make money shilling these platforms to their followers, right? These are the guys who are asking you to sign up and get all these bonuses. And guess what happens? They get the bonuses too for you to go and do, for you to go and do these leverage trades. They draw in fresh liquidity from inexperienced or simply dumb and desperate people. Remember, by holding spot crypto, you're already dealing with explosively volatile assets. That's right. You have chosen to buy Dogecoin. It's already a risk on asset, right? It's already a risk. But be careful out there. That's the message, is be careful out there. Because what happens? You end up buying into one of these others, right? One of these others, like I said earlier in the stream, one of these others, and you end up getting liquidated because you think the thing's going to do a 10x or 100x, and you trade it with leverage and you get wiped out. That's how it works. So, I mean, it is crypto. You're already taking a risk, but don't duplicate that risk by going with leverage. And shorting in October of the fourth cycle, the fourth year of a bull cycle, you don't short in October. And I know, Larry, I see you here. We already looked at your 26-cent trade that if you had made it, it would have got liquidated because Doge went over 27 cents today. So I proved the point. Point proven. So be careful. Also, Kook says, I'll let you in on a little secret. Be careful following key opinion leaders at this stage of the cycle. Don't buy anything they shill. Every key opinion leader is broke, especially on Solana, because what were they doing? They were chasing all those stupid pump.fun tokens. And what was happening to those stupid pump.fun tokens? They were getting wiped out. So they can't trade. They blew what little money they had to make this cycle on leverage long ago. Now they see Bitcoin at all-time highs. Everything's about to moon. And guess what? They were chasing all that other crap. How do you not make money in crypto? How do you not make money in crypto? You do crap like that. Ah, Larry, you're changing the rules. Right as Kriss predicted. Right exactly as Kriss predicted. Larry comes and he changes the rules. Oh. So you will see insane amounts of scams out there. These groups will rug multiple meme tokens a day. All the scammer key opinion leaders trying to get back some of the money they lost. Stay away from all of it. Your bets should be already placed. You should not be a net seller. Move out on the risk curve. Use less capital if you want to be a little degen. There are opportunities, but just a warning. Good luck. Good luck. Larry, Doge went above 27 cents today. I showed everybody. You weren't here. But Doge went above 27 cents right here, which took out your supposed short that you made at 26 cents on Thursday while we were live. And all the people were here and all saw it. And which is, in fact, even why I actually put your trade right here from Thursday at 26 cents. I know it went up a little higher, and now you're saying you actually made the trade higher, changing the rules. But at that time, and I even said, and we can go back and look at the live stream because it's a video on my channel, and I said, am I 26 cents, right? That's what you're saying. And you said yes. And you said you would be setting your loss at 27. And you were shorting it down to 22. And so I put this on the screen right here. I made this just so we could see what happens. And I said, it's not going to 22. It's going to go to 27 and take out your trade. And today it did. So I'm just saying that's what happened. And a lot of these guys in the chat remember it. So, Larry, I'm just saying, and I just warned people, don't be shorting. And this was the point I was making. So, see, Larry, you did. I don't have to, because I know, which is why I put that on the screen. So, but hey, you be you, right? Everybody else in the chat, though, is probably wrong, including me. But that's okay. Whatever. Yeah, you don't make a short at 26 cents and not have a liquidation price. It doesn't work that way. So, but hey, good for you, Larry. Good luck. Because now it's even going to go higher and you're going to get further behind and you're going to lose even more. So, whatever. Liquidation price at 30 cents. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. 30 cents. You didn't say anything about 30 cents on Thursday. Dude. Yeah, I've got a boo for Mr. Larry here, right here. There you go. All right. Now I'm just going to ignore him and move on because it's not worth my time anymore. I already made my point. We're trying to have some fun here and make money. We're trying to have fun here and make some money. No, I'm not going to kick him out, though. No, Con. I'm not going to kick him out. I'm just going to ignore him now. Right. I want to see 30 cents too, exactly, which is my price target I've been talking about. Price target. So, exactly. Yeah. Hey, and the more shorts, awesome. Bring it on. Bring it on. More shorts. We're going to squeeze you out, right? We're going to squeeze you out and take your money. Oh. Yep, we're having some fun. Hey, Raiden, how are you? In the super chat. Yeah, because we were here on Thursday. We knew exactly what you said. And I actually drew it on the chart. And I believe I actually said, is this right, Larry? Check the log, right? I believe I actually said, is this right? And I had the liquidation price set at 27 cents. And you said yes. You said yes. I added 10,000 more short at 27 cents. It won't. Whatever, Larry. We don't believe you at all now. So, right. You can go educate yourself now, Larry. Goodbye. So what's next for here? CPAR, we've been talking about what's next. We've been talking about penny by penny by penny going back up with an immediate price target of 30 cents. And then the real move comes. And that real move is what we're looking for, is that next real move. That's what we're here for. October, blow off top. It's coming. Squeeze, right? Squeeze them shorts. So, yeah. Yep, prices are going to be bullish for next week. Yep, there'll be some drawdowns. They will happen. There'll be some pullbacks. Always happen. Doesn't always go straight up. But this is good. This is good run up. Getting going. And that's what we're watching. That is what we're watching. Thank you, Duchess. Hearts to everyone. Hearts to everyone here today. Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, 126,270. It's taken a little breather over the past hour, but it looks like it might be setting up for another run up. We have ETH 4,700 now. Took out a bunch of shorts. Moving on up. And we got some other coins we can look at too, but those are the big three I've been watching today is Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge, because it continues to tell the story about Bitcoin dominance continuing to drop while Bitcoin is hitting an all-time high. It's kind of amazing to see. Bitcoin is hitting all-time high and Bitcoin dominance is dropping because it's getting outperformed by ETH, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, but still making all-time highs. But Bitcoin dominance is going down. Kind of interesting. But this is how Kriss predicted this. Ben did not predict this. Kriss predicted this. And this is what's happening. So, yeah. Memes being banned on social media by some countries. Interesting. How do we feel about November? Right now, November will be additionally good. We got to see how October plays out, though, first. This is Q4 2025. October, November, December. We got to see how it plays out. We will, again, I'll do my November price prediction video on November 1st. But typically what we see, I mean, look at this already, up 15% for the month of October so far. But what have we seen? Last year, October was up 41% and November was up 160%. The year before, October was up 9%, November up 22%. So we're watching this. We're watching this. 15% so far. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yep, I'm laughing too. Yeah, and it's going to come back up over 27 cents again. So thank you, Sunshine. We do have a little entertainment here as well. But we keep it real. This isn't all like some of these other, what is it, the $100 XRP channel, right? Sheep to a penny channel, right? No. We keep it real. We keep it real. And gold, yeah, exactly, low roller. Look at gold today. A new all-time high yet again for gold of 39.70. New all-time high hit today. Right around noontime. 39.70 for gold. Just look at this chart. Just up, 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 up. That's pretty incredible move for gold. Slow and steady. Gold continues to go up. Doge is more volatile, as we know. Orbit flying to New Jersey. Good luck. Hey, Kiwan, my first crypto bull run cycle, you got started in 2022. That was a good year to start. There were good prices back then. Good year to start. So yeah. And later this month and into November, we're going to be talking about profit-taking strategies, how to ladder out or take slices or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to talk about that. I don't think it's time to start talking about that yet. So I don't. Robert bought 3,000 more Doge this morning. You've got 60,000 plus coins, 20-cent average, accumulating. Nice. Nice. Yes, it'll take a breather before going to 30 cents. Not at, before. It always does take little breathers. 30 cents is going to be a tough resistance line. But penny by penny, up and up, as Christian says, good looking charts. They are. Charts are good looking. So this is pretty nice. We've been tracking this going up. And I keep putting the lines on penny by penny. So now we're, hitting our head on that 27 line. Doesn't mean it might not come back down and retest 26. It can always do that. But it doesn't mean that it's going to 22. That's just how Dogecoin trades. And we've been showing it again and again and again. That's what happens. I just asked myself, is this a better investment than XRP? Yeah. Yeah, I just LOL to that too, MB. If we get euphoria and retail chasing $3.50 flow still, that is a bit outside of realism, okay? Outside of realism. But yeah, previous all-time high. I mean, let's get to 30 cents. Then we get to 42 and then 48. We've mapped those out, right? Then previous all-time high. I mean, those are all going to be heavy resistance lines. It's going to take a lot of buying just to get back to those levels. And you have to be ready because that may be all Doge does this cycle. It might not do what you're saying here. So selling all my Doge for Pepe. Larry convinced you. Good luck with that. Ha! Well, A-star, if Doge gets to $1, everything else will be going up too. Right? But if everything stayed still and Doge went to $1, Doge would be worth 150 billion. It would be number 6. It would pass USDC and Solana, but it wouldn't meet BNB yet because BNB is now up to 170. So it would be number 6, all the way up at $1. Hey, Team Pups, I missed you, man. How you been? You do know Dogecoin continues to outperform SHIB, right? Continuing to outperform SHIB. Even SHIB today up 3.6. Awesome. Good job, SHIB. But Doge is up 5.8. It just keeps happening, man. But good luck with your SHIB. Will ETH hit 55? Yes. ETH will hit 55 this cycle. I've targeted 7K for ETH. 7K. Actually, this morning it was 666. 6666 was on this morning's video. But you would only know that if you watched my video from this morning where ETH hits 6666. You guys are missing out if you don't watch the videos too. There's some good stuff there. I only cover on the live streams other stuff, right? But the morning videos all tell part of the story. So you got to watch those too. You have a big back of ETH. If it doubles from here for ETH, that's 9,200. That's 9,200. It would be nice if it can get there, but there's some big dollars there to double from here. Some big dollars. Can I draw a line of where I think it's going to go for the next 12 hours? Sure. Most likely from here, we may come back down in the 26. I don't know. Next 12 hours? Yeah, something like that. That'd be my guess. I think we just ran on this big run here, and now it's starting to tire out a little bit. I think it's going to come down, maybe take out some of the new leverage longs, because we're going to see that on Bitcoin and ETH probably. So Dan, that's what I think will probably happen. But what do I know? But that would be typical trading at this point. After going on a big run like that, it's going to take a breather overnight. This evening, they're going to try and take out some of those new leverage longs. This is probably what's going to happen. But everybody be yelling and screaming, and I'm just like, I don't know. I've seen this a lot. It's probably going to do something like that. Bitcoin 125. But hey, if the Asian market wants to pump Bitcoin tonight, awesome. I love it. Ben hasn't given up yet. Hey, he's got his thing. He's desperate to be right. I know. I know. Yeah. They are saying ETH to 12,000. They. Who's they, William? Thank you, MB. Hey, we got short-term and long-term targets, man. That's what we've been talking about. Always watching Wazowski. I know, Ryan, right? Safe moon to $1. Reflections. Yes, reflections. Remember those? I remember those. Oh, but you get reflections. It's just like, duh. Reflections. Oh my God. Now remember, this other guy made this token that had like 50% reflections. It had 50%. But you couldn't sell. You couldn't sell. It was a honeypot. I think the most you could sell was like $20 worth. And then it was set up where you could only sell like 3 times. And that was it. And it was just like, oh, man. Those were the days. Reflections. XRP's been weak for a long time, Maxim. Still $3 XRP. Just, that's not a great looking chart. It's not. Sideways. Why do you want to be in that? We want to go up, like Doge. Up, up, up. Let's go. More pingers, more pingers. RFC. I don't know what RFC is. Something else that's moving, I guess. RFC. The Royal Finance coin? Whoa. Look at those green candles. Anybody into the Royal Finance coin? Kaboom. Again, like I say, you never know which of these small market cap coins are going to take off every now and then, right? And there we go, RFC. Who knew, right? RFC. Oh. Looking at the 5-year chart, Doge price action will be different this time. It will hold its gains and continue up. David, that's an interesting theory. Dogecoin has never held its gains. It has never held its gains. So that would be new, right? That would be new. Because again, Dogecoin is more volatile than all the other top coins. It goes up and it comes crashing down. So that would be new. Thank you, Sunshine. Appreciate it. One of my college teachers told me to buy gold 15 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, but you could have bought Amazon too, right? And you'd be up even more. So, yeah. Peter Schiff, yep, he's getting richer. Not as rich as if he had bought Bitcoin, but he's getting richer. Yeah, the moon cycle comment. Yeah, we talked about this, Robert. It's coincidence. It's just a coincidence. We've looked at it before, and it's just coincidence. I'd say maybe half the times it goes up, half the times it goes down on a full moon. And new moons, not. There isn't a correlation. But there might have been in the recent past more moves up, like over the past 2 months, but Doge has just been going up over the past 2 months because we're in a bull cycle. So you can't rely on that. But I did see that comment. Yeah. Kriss, when Doge breaks 30 cents, it's going to go on a big run, but it won't be right up to $1. Again, just way too much resistance. 36, 42, 48. It'd be nice if it did, but I mean, even back in 2021, when it went on that huge historic run, there were big pullbacks because it went from like 10, 12 cents up to 42 cents, and then it pulled back to like 18 cents. I mean, just crazy. There was so much volatility there. That's Dogecoin. Yeah, Shariar, but you can't regret. You can't, because if you actually made that trade, it wouldn't have been your first trade, right? Because you'd already been leverage trading, and you wouldn't have held it this long. You would have stopped it. So that's just the way it is. All-time high. Good times are coming. Doge party. I'd love to have it. Bruce, interesting question. Whatever happened to that Fort Knox thing? Back in March, they were going to go and they were going to audit Fort Knox, right? And everybody was talking about it. And then nothing. Nothing. I think the gold really isn't there. And I think somebody told Trump, just like lay off Fort Knox because it's not there. And you'll just crash the economy if you go there and you reveal what the truth is. Oh, hey, Batman, how are you? Hi, Demi. Hello, hello. BNB going up. Yep, we looked at that. All-time high again, BNB. Its previous all-time high got shattered. And we got to take its all-time high and move it up. 1239 now. Somebody posted 1, 2, 3, 4 earlier. I think that was CZ, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it went a little higher than that. Yeah, what is BNB discovering? Exactly. What is this? CZ pumping his own bags. Pump it up. Oh, somebody said that VP did a live stream today. Well, of course, right? Markets are up, all-time high. Why not? Come out of the shadow realm, come back and do a live stream. Good for VP. Come on, 73 cents. Should I keep my pump? Pump it up, baby. It's still going to pump. There may be a little pullback. Pullbacks happen, but the overall market is still up. Up. Starting to get exciting. Yeah, Tony. It's one of those good days. Manel, I'm not saying Doge can't reach $1. We've proven it can by market cap. It's not totally crazy. It's just the amount of trading, the amount of liquidity that I have to pour into Dogecoin to get that to happen. It's pretty immense. I mean, it's really immense. So, Team Pups, Sheep ready to launch. Yep. Any day now. Any day now. You'll be taking profit 65 to $1. Yeah, we'll be talking about that later on, Con. Looking at price levels, but we got to get back above 30 and yep. Right, but all other projects would continue growing as well. Dogecoin isn't going to move to $1 with everything staying where it is. Yeah, I said that. Still holding Doge, Elon, Mars, and Spell, low roller. Yeah. I sold my Spell a long time ago for profit. It was like, put it into something else. It's making a lot more. Yes, you have permission, Sunshine. A bit outside of realism. That was like $3.20, he said, something like that. Yeah. For now. Yeah. Exactly, Charles. What not to do. 6666 is kind of freaky, isn't it? For ETH. When ETH hits 6666, that would be something. That's right. There should be a quiz. Did everybody watch the morning video? Yeah. I don't know, Matt. October, November. It could be either, Matt. We don't know. When does the news come out? When does X money start? Right? I don't know. October, November. It's based on the news. The magnet is still up over 30 cents, Cullinan. I know. Who is they, though? Exactly. VP says he wants to stop crypto videos. Yeah. Somebody told me that, and then he's making some food review channel, and he's going to do that on YouTube instead. Okay. Good luck, VP. Good luck. Honeypot. Those were the days. Those honeypot tokens. Those were the days. Tom Lee, bullish on ETH? Of course he is, because he got a crap ton of it. He's pumping his own bags, Will. I'm not looking at George's Clash coin. I don't care. It's, again, this is in the shadow realm, right, of tokens that you don't know what's going to happen. That's not where to put your money. If it pumps, it pumps. Awesome. Happy for those that are watching George play Clash. Great. That's not where I'm putting my money. Peak is doing well. I know, Monte Cristo, right? Peak, Peak is getting to the point where it's going to start doing penny by penny as well. Right? It hit 14. This was the 13 line. We had that. I got to put a new line at 14. And Peak is going to start doing its penny by penny move. So we got to get over that, stay over 14, shoot toward 15. So, Peak has been moving up. It's been good. So starting to see some progress there coming back on Peak. Hey, if Elon turns on payment for robo-taxis with Doge, that'll be a nice catalyst. That'll be good. Exactly. Or you figured it out. You now know the hidden meaning behind good luck. Ooh. Thank you, Duchess. Appreciate it. Yeah, Robert, I know. But we are in a bull cycle. So July, August, September, October doesn't surprise me, right? Now go back further in time in January, February, and March, and April, and you'll see Doge going down, right? Because Doge was going down. on those full moon days. Doesn't matter. So, but I get it, right? If you look at recent history, awesome. 4 full moons in a row, Doge has gone up. Just look a little further back and you'll see red candles on full moon days. Hey, Donald. Thanks, everyone. Hit the like button. Love it. Bum, bum, bum. Giant bull flag to 27 cents and then down. Whatever, Larry. Any thoughts on XPL? Yeah, it was bleeding out. Is it starting to come back now finally? Because it was bleeding out. No, little comeback today. But you zoom out and you're like, oh no, it's still bleeding out. So I don't trust this coin. Still bleeding out. So you got a little reprieve today. But that's not a good looking chart. Basketball is back. Preseason home opener. I know October's great, right, for sports. You got preseason hockey, preseason basketball. You got football in full swing. You've got the baseball playoffs and World Series. It's like, whoa. Yeah, Dupree's. We'll be talking about scaling out. In a couple weeks, we're going to start those discussions, okay? The Patriots. Oh, great game last night, low roller. That was a nail biter right up to the end. That was good. Not surprised. They have a good team. And they can cause other teams to make mistakes. So, yep, that game could have gone either way. It's a good win. Good win for the Patriots. If I was going to buy now, if I'm new, I would look for that next pullback. I wouldn't buy up here. Most likely there's going to be some kind of pullback. It could be tonight, could be tomorrow, right? Buy on the red candles, not the green candles. That's what I always say. All right? We'll be watching that. Sheep will pump last in the market cycle. Maybe. Peter Schiff, a $4,000 gold party. I never bought any fart coin. I was joking about it once, but I never bought any fart coin. The smelly one, we call it here. The smelly one. Oh, little run today, 10%. But then again, like others, you zoom out and you're like, oh dear. Oh dear. Way, way down from July. Way, way down. From the July top to the bottom was 66% to now 55%. And that's after coming back up. 55% drawdown. Not good. Not good. Does that mean it's going to come back up to that price? Not necessarily. Still low volume. A little bit picked up today. But then everything's going up today. So be careful out there. Trump coin is killing me. I sold mine for a loss. So coulda, shoulda, woulda. I know there was always something, right? And even in 2018 with Bitcoin, when I first started looking at it, but it was bear market and it was going down. I still could have bought it at like 15,000, 14,000 when I was looking at it. And eventually it went down to like 4,000, but I wasn't looking at it then. So right, Manel. I said right before then, if all other coins stayed the same, then if Dogecoin went to $1, it would pass Solana. But then I categorized it by saying most likely the other coins aren't going to stay the same. So if Dogecoin got to $1, most likely Solana would be higher. So Dogecoin wouldn't pass Solana. What's my 1021 price prediction at precisely 4:12 p.m.? Exactly. My price prediction is yes, Tyler. My answer is yes. Oh. They say XRP is going to $100. Now, who's they? Who's they? Joseph, we don't know. This could be, Doge could go up to 30 cents and have a pullback before a bigger run. That could be. You know, Con, the times I've watched VP and his charts, he's good with the charts. He's got a lot of information. He knows a lot about even the small, low market cap tokens. So, I mean, that's all good. No problem with that. But then I hear what Low Roller says, that he doesn't actually own any Dogecoin. So, you like my shirt? Yeah. Dark blue today. Great couple days. Yeah, he uses Dogecoin as a barometer for alt season. And he knows that he gets more people tuning in if he puts Dogecoin in his title. Oh. I sold my kids. I'm shorting Doge. And Kriss says, yeah, good luck with that. Exactly. Good luck. That's like a bless your heart. That's like, nope. The market cap is the calculation of the price versus the number of coins in circulation. So there's 150 billion coins. So if Dogecoin reaches $1, that means the market cap would be $150 billion. Dominoes. Jasmine will run. You know, there's a lot happening in Japan right now. The new prime minister, she seems to be crypto friendly, open to new ideas. I think Japan as a country has probably needed that for a long time. So we'll see. Jasmine being a Japanese-based crypto, that could be good. Yeah, that XPL chart. Someday it may come around. We'll see. If she farts, do I get a coin? Yeah, how are new fart coins minted? How does that come about? Did fart coin have a run? The secret trading psychology. Oh, I got to hear more about that. Hello. Dogecoin is the coin whose mission is to do only good every day. Get a little Doge in your life. Yes. Yes. So I made my October price prediction video on October 1st. On October 1st. And I mapped out the whole month. So we're doing pretty well. We're on our way. Oh, it's DC Bundles. You're the secret trading psychology. Oh, got it. Mindset. Hey, good luck with the channel. Good luck. Exactly. Pick a day, any day. Yes. I know those XRP maxis, huh, Nick? Oh. Goose, good to hear. Keep us updated. I should do an October 20th price prediction. It deserves a special day. Well, I'll just make that an epic live stream that day. Epic. I know all the channels promoting XRP aren't even real. That's Neverland. Pengu, nice run today for Pengu, yes. Yeah. It's up about 11% last I saw. Oh, slowed down a little. Oh, I guess that was Bonk. Bonk was up 11. Pengu's up 5. But yeah, since October 1st, we went on that big run because we were down here at like 2.7. Now we're at 3.3. So for the month of October, we can basically say up 20% for the month of October. That's pretty good so far. I'll take it. Pengu's good. Bonk today did even better. And of course, I own, and I admit it, I let people know I own Bonk, I own Pengu. Bonk now 10% for the day. Good place to be. GameStop special dividends, they're diluting their stock, low roller. It's kind of another form of stock dilution. It's not good for traders. Not good for holders. You're checking every full moon. Okay, well, Robert, good luck with the whole full moon theory. It'll work until it doesn't. But good luck. Hey, Duchess, I know on your charts, Kriss, candles, there's green and red, but to me, the red looks like orange. It isn't like a real pure dark red. There's I do see a little bit of a kind of orange hue in the red, but it's kind of a lighter red. But that's what they have. Yes, October 20th, epic live stream, Ryan. We'll do it. I didn't even look at what day of the week the 20th is. It's a Monday. It's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. Doge miners delayed. I'm waiting for the update. Someone's best. I'm not happy. I should have had it on Friday. I should have made my video on Saturday, unboxing and setting it up. And yet, who created the saying Dogecoin to the moon? It was probably somebody on Reddit back in 2014 would be my guess. I think it's been around since then. So I'd guess that came from Reddit because that's where all of the Dogecoin memes were being made. Doge, Bonk, and Pengu. Exactly, Stephen. You know, if you're going to have a little bit of your portfolio allocated to other memes, I chose Bonk and Pengu for the rest of this cycle. I know some are betting on Pepe, some are betting on Floki or whatever, but I put my money on Bonk and Pengu. Here comes the good luck. Maybe I'm colorblind too. Search up vermilion. Vermilion. Red looks like when you have hemorrhoids. Pain in the ass. I love it. Yes, exactly. Oh. Yep, it's a Monday. I have a doctor's appointment at 10:20 on 10:20. Oh. I hope it's not a colonoscopy. Poor Christoph and his doctor's visit. I'll just never forget that. It was like, oh, there you go. Yep. Different theories. Exactly. Hey, things happen in strange ways. Patterns repeat. You know, stuff happens. Definitely a blend between vermilion and a shade of rouge. A shade of rouge. Oh, that's funny. Pokemon scalpers are they might be trading in crypto. I know there's a lot of trading that goes on using crypto for payments. Because my son was buying and selling Minecraft accounts with Bitcoin. So, yep. Does Trump have a dog? Yes, Ryan, that's what Christoph was talking about. That's exactly what he was talking about. It was like, oh, does Trump have a dog? Not that I know of. Dollar. I know, but on basic checkups, if you don't have the colonoscopy, you might get the finger. And that's what Christoph was talking about the other day. He got the finger. It was like, ooh. Ooh. Of course I watched the Patriots game last night. Good game. Those are the fun football games, you know? Even though the first half was kind of crappily played, a lot of turnovers, penalties. The second half was exciting. It was right up to the end. That was fun. Rouge, exactly. Ooh. I did it again. Poor Christoph. I had a colonoscopy recently. Do I have to marry the technician? It's like, oh yeah, right. Yeah, Drake is looking like he's going to be like the next Josh Allen. He's got that. Last night he showed it. That grit, determination, running out of the pocket, staying in the play. That was pretty good to see. No different than crypto for the Pokemon. Actually, on this one, just like the Tom Brady pick, Rooster, this one just fell in our laps, right? We had the number 3 pick. The Bears took Caleb. The Commanders took Daniels, and Drake was left. So, and it turns out he might be the best one. Turns out he might be the best one. I had one too. Weirdest experience. The dentist. Wait, the dentist? Doge Ross from it's going to go down a little bit. Like I said, right? Somebody asked me to map out the next 12 hours, so I did. I hate to tell the truth, but you could see it coming. Somebody wants to buy Doge, like watch the red candle, see what happens. Yeah, that was pretty silly for San Francisco to give Brock Purdy that big of a contract, because it's their system that made Brock good, not Brock himself. But hey, I'm not their GM, so it wasn't my call. But watching Mac Jones flourish in that system is kind of funny. Did a 2-leg parlay. You took the Patriots and the Broncos. Wow. Now, the Patriots I could see winning, but not the Broncos. Over Philadelphia in Philly. Wow. But hey, good for you. Type Doge into your search bar every day. It will change the algorithm. The Doge army creating the FOMO every day. Dogecoin. Dogecoin. Just keep typing it in. Oh, yeah. I know a little bit of lots of things. Enough to get me in trouble. I used to actually, well, I did fantasy football for a number of years. And I just don't do it anymore because I don't follow all the players. I don't have time. And I did some sports betting, but I probably ended up losing more than I won. So I don't do the sports betting anymore. But yeah, big sports fan. Big music fan. Movies, kind of. There's not been good movies lately, so I'm kind of like not really watching movies anymore. But yeah, I know a little bit of this and a little bit of that. No, Paul, we don't trade futures on this channel. Nope. This channel is all about DCAing, buy and hold, buy on the dips, wait for the rips, take profits when you can, you know, those kinds of things. But that leverage trading, I mean, just ask our friend Larry. Would have gotten liquidated. So this is my only channel. I don't do futures trading. I'm me. No, I just don't do it. Vrabel's a good coach. He's the one we should have hired a year ago, but there was some deal between the Crafts that kind of silly to have hired him. But anyway, we now have Vrabel. Buy on spot. Hodl, let the price go up. I mean, it's risky enough just buying crypto, but then doing futures trading with crypto, whew. You take chances with profits. And yeah, I book my profits and I keep them. Thank you very much. Why would I make a bunch of profits and then lose it all doing futures trading? Why would I do that? Just don't do it. Enjoy life. It's also a lot less stressful. You know, it's a lot less stressful when you're not sitting there with all that leverage hanging out there, whether it's long or short. And plus, on the short side, why would I want to short Dogecoin? I don't want to short Dogecoin. I want Dogecoin to go up. Even if I want to buy more on a dip, no, just go up. I want Doge to go up. Buy low, sell high. Easy, right, Duchess? Easy. Doge continues to ride the wave of meme-pushed hypothesis. Its toughness in the crypto market has earned it a unique status as both a cultural phenomenon and a speculative asset. Yeah. I thought I heard that before. If you want a less stressful coin, just go with XRP. Yeah, because it doesn't do anything. I shorted my stock today. Couldn't help it. Yeah, I saw your thing about sports cards, low roller. Just, again, if you're into that kind of like collectibles thing, we just don't talk about that here. I know, right? My $10 Bitcoin that I bought at 125. Let's see how much money I've made on it now. Oh no, it's not in the green. Bitcoin went down to 124.8. It's not in the green anymore. Oh no. Oh no, my Bitcoin is now down 1.5 cents. 1.5 cents. I'm back in the red. Oh, I'm back in the red again on my Bitcoin, Nelson. I'm down 1.5 pennies on my $10 Bitcoin buy. Well, I was in the green for a little while. Oh, man. Getting more entertainment out of that $10 buy than just about anything else. But true, I'm no longer the king of the hill. Somebody has bought Bitcoin at a higher price than me now. But that was fun for a couple months. No, Elon's always posting weird stuff on X. Wrecked. XRP. Yeah, my XRP is up over 400%. I think you can make money on XRP. I just don't like the project. Don't like it. At this point, I've been in the green for a while. Love seeing it go up. Excited to see the possibility of the price when the ETF. I know about that ETF. We need the government shutdown to end so all those SEC guys can come back and push out those ETFs. The Fed will still do their rate cuts at the end of October. That'll still happen. Let's hope the government shutdown isn't the whole month of October. Oh, I don't want to see that. So you did a Doge to XRP thing and then went back to Doge. So that worked out for you. William, you're down 62 cents on your Bitcoin buy. I know, right? But isn't it funny? It's funny to see that. Yeah, I'm making money in XRP, but I complain about it just so other people hear my opinion of what a crappy crypto project XRP is. But you can make money on it, like I said. and I'm making money on it. It's just a crappy project. Buy low, sell high. Don't panic. Yeah, Paul, but the German government, from what I understood, and this was just over a year ago, they had to sell it. There was some law. It was a seized asset, and they had to sell it. There wasn't a choice. I don't know for sure that that's the case, but I did read that. So it wasn't like they said, Bitcoin's not going to be worth anything, let's sell it. I think there was some law or something that made them sell it. Something I heard. Oh, Ryan, what's the or else? I'm still waiting to hear from Charlotte what the or else is. Remember, it was buy Dogecoin or else? And we never heard what the or else was. We never heard that. Or else. Crazy good. I called XRP a stable coin when it was a stable coin, but it didn't stop me from buying some and making 500%. You've taken what I was saying out of context, right? At the time, a year ago during the summer, it was acting like a stable coin, and that's what I said. And I admit it, right? But I wasn't wrong about it. It's just a shit ass crappy crypto token that the Ripple company just mints new XRPs whenever the hell they want to pay themselves. I mean, do your research and you'll find out. Whatever, crazy good. God, not a big deal. This isn't an XRP channel. Try to have a little fun here. God. Will there still be a lot of volatility on rate cut days? Oh, yes. Oh, there'll still be volatility. The market makers will seize the opportunity to take out long leverage trades. So, yep, that'll still happen. That will still happen. Yeah, Nick, exactly. And I did call it a stable coin a year and a half ago through that summer. And it was a joke. It was an absolute joke. Hey, Stickman, you're here. Yeah, and it's turning more into a stable coin now. Oh, nope, somebody's going to misquote me. Kriss called XRP a stable coin again. No, it's just trading like one. Buy Dogecoin or else. Exactly. Hey, Aussie, how are you? Yeah, loaded or voting. Yeah. Lock and load, baby. No, I'm actually disappointed I made so much money on XRP. I am kind of disappointed at that. That out of all of the crypto I bought 2 years ago into my KrissPax portfolio, XRP is outperforming everything else. That I'm disappointed about. Oh. But hey, it's all good. In my own personal portfolio, I've made a lot more money percentage-wise on other projects. I think Jasmine was my, 1000x. My 1000%, I mean. 10x on Jasmine. Book that profit. 10x, that's good. Thank you. The black suit theme. Dark Kriss. Yes, I turn into Dark Kriss, don't I? I'm not telling anybody to join my project. I talk about buying a lot of different cryptocurrencies. You, my friend, just haven't been here long enough to hear what my whole thing is about. So you come in here just out of the blue and start thinking you know everything about me. And you don't. I'm a sellout. Yes, Kriss is a sellout. Oh. Yeah, I hope Dogecoin does the same too. Let's go. No, he only believes in Dogecoin. You have no frickin' idea. You have not been listening to me consistently about all the things I've made money on and others have made money on that we talk about. What are the lines on the chart? These are the penny lines. This is 26 cents and this is 27 cents. So Dogecoin trades or has been trading this year penny by penny by penny. And so we've been watching it. Those penny lines have been, for the most part, support and resistance lines. So that red line there, 27 cents, resistance. So that's as high as it went, and then it pulled back. And I will say support will be 26. We might see it dip to 25.9, like on a big dip if there is one, maybe 25.9, but penny by penny. There's even a blue one down here at 25 cents. So that's what these lines are. They just mark the penny lines because that's how Doge is trading. Now, eventually, when Doge is up in the 30s and 40s, it won't be penny by penny anymore. It'll be 2 pennies or 4 pennies. It'll jump, much more volatile. But right now, it's penny by penny. There'll be a rate cut, but Powell's going to say something stupid in a hawkish way. I know. Is Elon ever going to do something with Doge? He's the wild card. I call him the wild card now. We don't know. And I'm not worried about it. I'm not losing sleep over it, that's for sure. Right. You don't like it, but you made $5,000, so thank you very much. Jazz me. Exactly. I like that. Jazz me. Well, I wouldn't have bought Dogecoin at 60 cents because I'm not stupid. But if you bought Dogecoin at 60 cents, you were buying on the green candle, and that's not what I talk about here on this channel. So we don't even talk about stupid comments like that. So there you go. Blame Kriss. Blame Kriss. How dare I know what I'm talking about? Right. Only idiots would have been buying Dogecoin at 70 cents. So if you bought Doge at 70 cents, you're an idiot. There you go. I'm done with you. Done. Bitcoin's moving more like gold. A little slow motion action on Bitcoin. But hey, it's still up and to the right, isn't it? Hey, it's the digital gold, right? Bitcoin, digital gold. You hope to get some more on an overnight dip? Could have it. I mean, someone asked me, where do I see Doge go in the next 12 hours? So something like that. There would be your dip. We'll see. It'll get back up to 30 cents again. I have a high confidence of that happening again. People just say the most idiotic things, but we hope everyone here makes money. Peace. Awesome. Yeah, just go up. Exactly. Where do you see Doge going in the next 12 seconds? Thank you, Ryan. I love it. I love it. Up to the 40s this week, Batman? I would love to see it, but again, that's going to take the news, right? Some big catalyst for Doge to make that kind of a move. That would be an awesome thing, but it needs like Elon to do something for that to happen. It won't just organically go up that high. In my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet hanging out on YouTube. I don't know. Yo. Doge years later, the king of meme coins just might be getting some serious renovations that'll free it from being a sentiment-driven frivolity and maybe even make it into a coin worth investing. Frank, where did you pull that one from? It already is a coin worth investing in. You want to buy now. You want to buy now. Yeah, there were a couple people giving out memberships. And you got one. Awesome. Awesome for you. It's going down. Buy more. And that's what it does. Up and down. But the trend is up. And it has been since June. Yahoo Finance posted that. Yeah, they usually copy articles from others like Motley Fool. That was this one, Yahoo Finance. But it's copied from Motley Fool. Raven gifted a membership. Awesome. Link, congratulations. Thank you, Raven. $0.40 by October 20th. Hey, 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. We're going to have an epic live stream. October 20th. Woo. There's a lot of cryptos that had all-time highs in 2021 that haven't hit them again. Mostly because of inflation, like Algorand. Algorand will never hit its all-time high, most likely. Because it's like 3 times as more tokens now circulating than there was in 2021. Jasmy's the same. So it's a seesaw ride. I know. It is. Especially with Doge, because it's more volatile than most other cryptos. But I'm used to it. And that's what makes it fun and interesting, you know? Load the boat. I like that, Aussie. Hi, Grace. Doge. The Motley Fool is not a fan of Dogecoin. Now, this article today was actually supportive of Doge, but I'm guessing on the Motley Fool website, they had that little disclaimer that the thoughts and opinions of this author do not represent Motley Fool. Right? Because it was actually positive about Dogecoin. Oh. But no, most of their articles are really hit pieces against Doge. Yep. Yo-yo. We do yo-yo a lot. You don't think it's going to pull back? Maybe not. Amaze done? Maybe not. Doesn't have to. It just, I've seen these kind of moves before during the day, and typically when you see that, then overnight there's some kind of weakness and a little pullback. That's typically what we see. And so I just drew the line to show that. But we'll see. I do not have a crystal ball. Sorry, guys. Don't have a crystal ball. Yeah. Isn't that great of Raiden? Good friend of the channel. Appreciate the generosity. Motley Fool is the only fan of the Motley Fool. Can you imagine actually paying them for stock tips? Just like, really? Is October 20th the new moon? Well, there you go. We will have a new moon celebration on October 20th. You're watching the 1 minute chart, Orhan? The 1 minute chart? Oh. Crash time for the new moon? I do have a magic 8-ball, Matt. True. And it's right at least 75% of the time. I know. I like the slow and steady moves better. When you get that big, huge green candle up, it just gets all shorted to hell. Comes way back down. Yep. You won't find any better Doge-utainment anywhere else. Thank you. The 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart. Well, there you go. Wow, look at it go. Huge. Giant blow off top on a 1 minute chart. The moon theory might work. Asians are a big chunk of the market and they're superstitious about lunar stuff. Huh. Maybe. You watch the 1 minute chart. Oh. The 1 minute chart. Oh no, it's crashing. Oh, back up. How's the bot battle going? No, they're not bots. They're just trolls. Hey, Pex Cat's here. Somebody put Pex coin in the chat and then the cat appears. Hey, buddy. How are you? You need me to predict the lottery numbers. Hey, if I was able to do that, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I'd have won that last Powerball $1 billion. It's not moving. No, look at all these green candles. We got 4 green candles in a row. 4 whole minutes. Glittery, somebody might have written some kind of study, but I remember looking at it a number of months back. Somebody brought it up and we just looked at the moon chart and there was no, I mean, the whole market is going up now. So it doesn't surprise me the last 3 or 4 full moons. Doge was green. It's a coincidence. Coincidence. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I heard you talking about hardware wallet being long-term storage. I have a Ledger Nano X. Yep. That's just stuff you're not going to sell anytime soon. That's what long-term means. It's just stuff you're not going to sell anytime soon. You can determine what anytime soon means in terms of length of time. Just keeps your crypto safe. The 1 minute chart. Oh no, Doge is crashing. It's a glittery new moon. Well, then you definitely have to buy if it's glittery. There's no pullback. Yeah, there is. Look at it. It's pulling back. Look at that. Big red candles. I'd still be talking to you guys for my private island if I was a billionaire. Yeah, maybe. Because I'd be bored. I'd be so bored. Got to do something. Oh, the handle of the yeah. Let's do a cup and handle pattern on a 1 minute chart. Yep, I'd still be talking to my buddy Stickman too. Thank you, Glitter. The 1 second chart. Ooh. All that glitters is gold. All-Star. I remember that song. You're an all-star, Ryan. Posted on the community. I didn't look at the community today. Something good? October Island. It looks like it tries to be a Doge, but it looks like it's more like a Bitcoin. And then it's got these weird Ethereum diamonds floating in the sky. It's very strange. But hey, it's October, right? It's October. And it's an island. I see the water. I see the palm trees, right? That's pretty cool. For those that don't know, if you go to my KrissPax channel on your YouTube app, you can go into the YouTube community and people can post. You can post in the YouTube community. Gappy's got a Maine Coon cat. Gentry. Ha. Ryan at the Yankees game? What? What? But pretty cool, though. Very cool. Having some fun. Hashtag October. Those were all coins that were on the ground. Giant coins. Yeah, it wasn't another pasta salad photo. Rowan Oldies, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. When the shutdown ends, Kriss, it'll just be another day in the markets. I don't think it's going to make any difference for crypto markets. Will not matter. It looks like a Xenu Scientology event. Yeah, pretty weird. All those people standing around, huh? Yeah, Rowan. Hey, we looked at peak earlier. Peak is starting to come back. Maybe not on the 1 minute chart. No, not so much on the 1 minute chart. But yeah, from the 1st of October, peak is up almost 50%. Almost 50%. It's got a long ways to go in the comeback, but right now we just put this yellow line at 14 cents. That's what we're battling right now for peak, but yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. My app is on light mode. Yes, Ryan. My YouTube app is on light mode. I should probably change that, right? XRP. Oh, but back under $3. Oh, poor XRP. Still $3. The prince said your pasta salads are improving. That's just waiting, until I actually come visit, and then you'll be at peak performance on your pasta salads. Got to go start some dinner. All right, Glittery. Peak not on Coinbase yet. Yeah, it's going to be a little while. But boy, if that day comes, big green candle. Nismo, my girlfriend said she had a dream of Doge going to 36, coming back to 30, and then shooting up to 45. Wow. Why is she dreaming about Dogecoin? Oh. Is your girlfriend BlackRock? She works for Chase Bank. Huh. Shima, you got a parlay going tonight. Xavier Worthy over 65 rushing and receiving. Etienne over 676 rushing and receiving. Mahomes over. They're all over. That's a huge parlay, man. Worthy, Etienne scoring, Dodgers, and is that all one parlay? Good luck with that. Good luck. It's all right, Rowan. Glad to have you back. Checking in. A little busy with Putin. I got that. Javier, my miner is sitting in a warehouse somewhere. There's something wrong with the shipment or I don't know what it is. It's not here yet. I'm very disappointed. She owns 45,000 Doge. No wonder you like her. No wonder you like her. Dogecoin. Wish my girlfriend did that. Yeah. Yes, tell us more. How did she get into Dogecoin? And she has more Doge than you. How is that? Tell us about this girl. This is the dream of all of the guy Dogecoin holders on this channel. Exactly, like Robert, right? I'm still trying to convince my girl to invest in Doge. It's like, how do we do this? Wait, how dare he have less Doge than her? How dare he? Oh, it's a competition. So she makes more money than you, huh? We're just having fun. Enjoy it. Look at Doge going for another 27-cent run here. Going for it. Look at that. Let's go. Bitcoin dipped and it's starting to try and come back a little bit. So Doge is like, let's go. Yeah, where do we find Doge girls? Yeah, right here, Ryan. We got Doge girls here. 21.7 cents, not rejected yet, sir. We already passed it though earlier. We were at 27.04. So it already took out that trade. Already did it. But it's going to go higher. My girl sees the Doge dip and she's like, you're losing. And you're like, nope, buying more. Exactly. Buying more. Right in that. Let's go. Everybody in the family buying Dogecoin. Love it. You need a Dogecoin t-shirt. Well, Hrang, I've got the answer for you. If you click on the link below for the KrissPax merch store for some Dogecoin merch, just click on all products and we've got some Dogecoin t-shirts. Lots of Dogecoin t-shirts. What would you like? We got mugs too. You want a Dogecoin mug? Dogecoin mug's good. So link in the description below and you can get some Dogecoin merch. Got lots of different dependents. Got some Bitcoin too. If somebody wanted a Bitcoin, we got a Bitcoin as well. But Doge, a lot of different Doges. Nothing XRP, dude. Not a thing about XRP in this whole store. Imagine that. And you can even, if you've got a little new baby in the family, want to get a little onesie, we got onesies for babies. We got hoodies, you know, for the winter time coming up. You want some hoodies? We got hoodies. Anyway, check that out. I don't talk about the merch store that often. So great day today, yeah, DZ. Crazy breakout in the 1 minute. My wife, when she first got on X, was like Dogecoin to the moon. Oh. Get a onesie. I got my wife to cash out her executive comp to throw it into Doge. Bullish. Where's the peak merch? Oh, don't think there'd be too much demand for that. Yeah, just check out the store. Lots of good stuff there. Tagged me on a fun AI image on X. I'll check that out later. If there was a way to tip your waiters in Doge, I would do it. Yep. You think Elon's waiting for Doge and then he'll post? A baby blue Pengu hoodie. I made that merch store a couple of years ago, so it was before Pengu was a thing. Before it was a thing. All right, guys, that's what we've got for today. Look at Dogecoin. It's up, doing well, outperforming Bitcoin as we saw. We had Bitcoin dominance going down, even while Bitcoin was hitting a new all-time high. That doesn't happen very often, but that's what we have today. And we'll see whether this run continues tomorrow. I do kind of see what happens tonight, if there's a little pullback or not. But yeah, penny by penny, now 27 cents is a bit of the resistance that we've got. And we'll see where we are tomorrow. I'll be on again live Tuesday. So make sure that you're subscribed. You got your notifications on, like all of that stuff. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.